Hey guys, happy Monday. Hope you're having a good one. Been a pretty good Monday here, somewhat productive, so that's good. Taught my classes, of course, and did a little bit of work on my new project. And the weather here today is quite nice, so that's always good. It's always more cheerful when the sun is out rather than all that rain. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Hey Teresa, how's it going? So yeah, just thought I'd get on here. I'm about an hour later than I usually like, but I had to rearrange my schedule a little bit today, which happens a lot. So I don't know how many of you guys are in network marketing. I know some of you are because there's a few of my friends that are into network marketing. They've done it for a while or they're new to it. And I find it a very fascinating thing. I was approached quite a few times over the years about joining in like an MLM company, multi-level marketing company. And anytime I was asked, I like their product, I've used their product, but I had no interest in networking and trying to, build a business out of it because at the time I was just too focused on building Holy Fit, which is my fitness studio. So anyways, about a year ago, I was approached by somebody from Beachbody, and she was wondering if I was interested in becoming a Beachbody coach. And I wasn't sure what the product was exactly, so I looked into it, did a lot of research. The workouts, I've done them before many times before I even knew what Beachbody was. I'd never even heard of Beachbody, but I'd done a lot of the workouts from the different programs that they have because I used to use them as inspiration for what to teach in my own boot camp classes because the workouts are awesome. And then there were shakes, so I looked into that, found out more about that, and I thought, I can see the potential in having an online business where I can make a little bit of extra cash, and that can be fed back into my studio business to help pay the bills, especially during the slower times during the spring and summer. So for that reason, I thought, you know what, why not just jump in and do it? And so the great thing is that it didn't cost a lot of money to start doing it. So I figure I'll order what I need to order, I'll order the products and try them out and see what they're like. And if worse comes to worse, I got to do a great workout and I got to try a new shake. And I'm always trying new shakes, so it wasn't really a big leap for me. So then I got into it, and I found that just by sharing my experience with other people, they were interested in the product themselves because they knew me and trusted me. And so they knew that if I was recommending this particular product, it must be good. And I think the product is awesome. Whether I was a Beachbody coach or not, I'd be using the product for sure. And that's where I started to kind of get a taste of what network marketing is because I really wasn't too sure. And basically, it's just going out and connecting with people and letting them know what you're doing. And if it's something that they think could help them in their lives, you can, tell them what product to get and whatever. So it's just basically being quite social and stuff like that. And with internet, you can reach a ton of people, like all the people you can connect with and help out. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to give this a try and see what it's all about. So I think a lot of people think of network marketing as something that's kind of a scammy thing. But it's not. I'm sure there's a lot of companies that are a little on the seedy side or whatever. But I mean, if it's a good company, then network marketing, there's nothing seedy about it. It's a really good business. It's just basically selling your product and your opportunity to people that need it or want it. It's like any business. I think some people have the expectation that it's a type of business that makes you rich overnight. So no, it's not. You're not going to get rich overnight. So basically it's a business, and any business requires an initial investment of money, a little bit of money and time. The great thing about these types of businesses that the initial investment of money is quite low, so it's not it's not out of reach for people. The amount of time you put into it depends on what you're able to put into it, but if you are thinking about getting into the business, do know that it's going to take some time to set it up. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take up your time. You have to set it up like you would set up any business. Like when I opened my studio, huge financial investment, and then a ton of work, working hugely long days just to get everything set up and running properly. And that's just the way businesses work. Typically, you're looking at 3 to 5 years with a business, a small business, before you really start seeing profit. So If you are thinking about starting, getting into network marketing, you have to go in with the mindset that it's something you're going to build, it's going to take some time, and you have to put in the time and the effort. Hey, Anne, how's it going? So my experience so far has been good. I mean, nothing crazy. I've never ever had to pay for my shakes, so that's cool. So every month I'm making at least enough to pay for my shakes and a little bit of extra money here and there, depending on the time of year. Beachbody is fitness, so certain times of the year more people want fitness. So it's been good. If I was dedicating more time to it, it would be better. The more time you can commit, the better it will be. But I'm too busy with other things right now, so it's just kind of my side business that I do. So if you're thinking about it, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to get into it. Some people get into it because they just really hate their jobs and they just want something else. They want a different option, something that they can do that feels more fulfilling. Others do it because they really want to work from home. So, if you got kids at home and you really want to be around your kids while you're working, really good option. People like myself do it to help supplement their income to keep their business running. But then there's some people who get into it hoping that they're going to get rich overnight, and those people usually don't last very long in the industry because pretty soon they realize, quite quickly that it is work to get it set up, and you got to be willing to work it like any other business. You got to show up every day and do the things you have to do, because if you don't do them, they're not going to get done, and you're not going to grow your business that way. Hi, Don. So I have 5 great reasons for getting into it if you are thinking about it. One thing is you can start like right now. You can go onto the internet, find a company that means something to you, and you could start right away. What I highly recommend, and what I would tell any of if I had somebody under me, if I was building a team, as I build my team, I would tell them that they have to first try the product. Don't just sign up for something and start trying to sell it if you haven't tried it. So if it's a product that you really enjoy, you're passionate about it, it works, then no problem to promote that to your friends and family and people, people that you meet. So if you feel good about it, people are going to recognize that in your voice and how you present the product. If you've never tried it, it's just going to come off as some cheesy sales thing. And especially if, say you're selling shakes and they're like, oh, well, what do the shakes taste like? Are they good? And you have to say, I don't know. That's not going to look good for your business. So you need to pick something that means something to you, something that you're passionate about, something that you like. Try it out, and then if it works for you, then, look into making that your business. The other good thing, as I mentioned, the initial investment and the overhead is low. So to get started in most network marketing or MLM companies, you're looking at like less than $200 to get started. And then your monthly costs, could be anything from, $100 to $200 or whatever. Whereas if you compare that to opening a studio, my initial financial investment was closer to like $50,000. And my monthly overhead is pretty close to $5,000. So, if you look at that, it's a little more financially doable to get into a network marketing company and make that your business. And then with the internet, there's no limit to the people you can reach. So, there could be people all over the world that need your help and need your particular product. And if they see that, you're an honest person and they like you and you've got access to this product that they need, they're going to reach out to you and ask you to help them out. And you're going to be so happy to help them out. So that's why you need to be passionate about the product too, because you have to really want to help people with your product. You have to feel like your product really can help people. Otherwise, like I said, it's just a cheesy sales job, and that's not what you want to do. At least I don't think. Maybe you do. I don't know. And then with these companies, they do provide training. So it's not like you're just left on your own to try and figure things out. They'll have a training protocol in place that you can follow. There will be a team that you'll be added to, so you can meet with your team and get information from them and learn how to run your business successfully. One thing I found that I really love about Beachbody is that I'm a part of a team of these great, awesome people who actually want to see me succeed as well as themselves succeed. When I got into business operating my studio, I found that there was a lot of I don't know if it was just scared of competition or whatever, but like I would reach out to people and say, hey, when you started your business and you're going through this, what did you do? And like most people wouldn't even get back to me or discuss it with me. So to have an actual team of people who want me to do well and who are giving me, tips on how to do well, and they want to hear what I'm doing as well, and we just share and support each other, like that was pretty cool. I really like that feeling of camaraderie for sure. Because running a business can be a pretty lonely thing, but when you're part of a great team, it's amazing. Hi, Megan. How are you? So there's also, with these companies, they usually have a lead generation strategy in place as well. So like a website, or funnels and stuff to get people to your website and that kind of thing. So they'll have tools in place to help you get your leads and start to build your business. So there's some pretty great things about it. I'm happy that I decided to take the step in and to try it out. It's been a lot of work, and I wish I was doing better than I am right now, but that's just because it's skills that I need to develop, and that's what I'm working on. I've recently started doing more training to teach me more skills, so I've been watching a lot of online training and stuff and learning a lot of stuff, which I want to share with you. So if you are thinking about starting your own business, getting into network marketing, I want to help you get further faster by teaching you things that I've learned along the way, because I've been doing it for a year now, and I'm getting the hang of it, but I could have gotten further in a shorter amount of time if I had known a little bit more about what I was doing. But yeah, it's been a great experience. The other great thing is, if you decide that you don't like it, you just stop doing it. Like you don't have to worry about it. Like if I decided that I didn't like my studio, like I've got things I would have to do. I'd have to sell off my equipment. I'd have to find someone to sublease my space. Like there's a lot of steps to get at something like that. But with a network marketing thing, you just, okay, I'm done, and then you can quit, and there's no penalties or anything like that. So it's definitely an option, a really good option. But if you are thinking about doing it, do realize that it is a business, and it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of time and effort, and it needs to be something that you're passionate about. So I hope that helps you. If you've got questions, please do feel free to message me. I'm going to be sharing some of the training that I'm going to be doing with you guys to let you know what's working, and to give you more tips that way. So I got to run, get ready for the next class, and I'll be back to talk again tomorrow. Have an awesome evening.